Let's bring in Jets head coach Adam Gase. What are your initial impressions of the 2020 schedule?
Well, it's always hard to really focus too far down the road. You have so much time between now and the season. You don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. It's always good to kind of know who you're starting off with.
How much do you think you'll be challenged out of the gate when you look at that matchup with the Bills, then you come home for the home opener against the San Francisco 49ers, then you travel to Indianapolis?
I don't ever, remember looking at an NFL schedule and marking games off before they're played. So I feel like that Buffalo matchup seems to be, kind of the norm for us with playing them in the first game. Obviously, when you got two guys that were in the same draft class, that are close and, competitive against each other, that's always a good week one matchup for both our organizations.
Do you like having the two primetime games at home, a Thursday night matchup with the Denver Broncos, then you have the New England Patriots coming to MetLife Stadium?
Yeah, actually, I'm a little fired up that we're, to experience a home Thursday game. I feel like it's been a long time since seems like I've been on the road quite a bit the last 5 or 6 years on Thursday night. So, it'd be nice to be home there playing Denver. I think the last time I actually played a home Thursday game was at Denver. That'll be a fun matchup. And, playing a Monday night game, obviously anytime that you play Monday night football and against New England, is obviously a big deal.
Your bye is late this year in week 11, and it's sandwiched in between matchups with the Miami Dolphins in weeks 10 and 12. What did you think about that scheduling oddity?
Well, I know anybody that's, breaking down film for us is probably loving life. Not a whole bunch of additions going on there. Having a later bye is always a good thing. It's like trying to find that sweet spot. You just never know when you really need that bye. I think everybody, when they look at their schedule and they look at the bye, when you first get it, initially you go, okay, good, I'm glad we got a bye here this late. Last year, if we would have had a bye that late, that means we would have played one more game without our starting quarterback. So,
all right, so late in December, you have back-to-back matchups at Seattle and then the LA Rams, weeks 14 and weeks 15. What do you think about the preparation for the AFC West and the NFC West this season?
It's fun in the aspect of the NFC West for sure is a hot division right now. They're putting out, 4 teams that are really tough. And then, the AFC West, that's a division that I'm, quite familiar with. There's been obviously some change in the guard and some of the staffs and players from out there. But, a lot of those guys are still the same from my time in Denver.
Does it feel like it's getting closer now? You're done with free agency, the draft. You're in the midst of the virtual program, and the schedule has been released.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like it's close. It's we have a lot of things to really keep working on, and I think that the day that we actually step on the field and go to practice, that's when it'll feel a little, that's when it feels close. Until that time comes, it's really about preparing our guys, going through what we need to do to make sure that our guys are prepared for the day that we get back and we got to step on the field and we got to start executing plays in real time and going against another team. Then that'll start feeling real.